Misty, this news surprised me, and it is especially, I sit there and think, how would we even make this work? And you've met Rocco, our puppy. Big claws, big dog, very clumsy, but wood floors are making another comeback.
They definitely are. I mean, LVP, the luxury vinyl planking that has a wood look, really kind of took over everything for the last several years. And there's a lot of reasons why. It's very easy to put down. It is extremely durable with Rocco and other pets. There's a large spectrum of budget for LVP, but it goes from very moderately priced to, for higher quality ones, close to what a wood floor would be, but it's a very warm feeling underfoot. But it's not quite the same thing as real wood.
It's not, but as soon as I read wood flooring is making a comeback, I was thinking, well, this must be immediately in higher end homes if it's brand new. Now, if you're lucky enough to live in a much older home that already had wood floors that were able to be refinished, like I did in Valley Junction, good for you. But to put them in now is not costly, and there's a lot of things to consider, Misty.
Right. The type of floor that has particularly become really popular is a white oak, and a white oak is much harder than a lot of the different species that are available for hardwood. So that might be something that if you're looking for a species that's going to work well for a dog is a great way to go.
Yeah, that seems like it wouldn't show scratches and nicks as much.
Right. But doing a lighter finish on it. When I built my home a couple years ago, that's exactly what we chose. We used Phillips floors to do a 6-inch wide plank quarter sawn, because they said to me specifically, they're like, if you want a wide plank floor, you want it to be quarter sawn with oak, like cut at an angle, because that will increase the durability of the wood.
Mm-hmm.
But there's so many choices now. I mean, even with hardwood, there is the old-fashioned, like they put the planks down and finish it on site. But there's also pre-engineered hardwood, which has been around for a long time. But my goodness, the quality of it has just increased exponentially.
And it's surprising to me reading up on this that it doesn't seem to take nearly as much care and consideration to take care of and clean a wood floor anymore, too. At least the newer wood floors, especially.
Right. I think a lot of it is thanks to the finishes, like the sealants that they put on it. Just technology for what will work well on wood has changed so much over the years. But now, I'm sure when you refinished your Valley Junction hardwood, it was probably a shiny finish, which was very, very popular on hardwood refinishing for a long time.
Let's be clear. The floors were done when I moved in. Thank God. But yes,
you didn't do it. Okay.
But they were a shiny finish.
Right.
Yes.
So now doing like a low satin sheen, something that doesn't shine and gleam, is really preferred over a glossy one, which I think is super smart. Because I have certainly lived in a home before that had a shiny finished hardwood floor that was a darker stain. And with children and pets, you better believe you saw every crumb on that floor and every pet hair.
Yes.
So,
especially when the light is hitting it in certain angles.
Oh my goodness. And I mean, one thing I've always appreciated about having any hard surface floor versus carpet is how clean your floor is.
It's
versus
true.
Carpet, it kind of hides, and you live with a lot more dust and stuff than what you realize, I think, a lot of the time. So I think there's been some trend towards older reclaimed boards as well. So that's kind of an interesting angle, a little more expensive, a little more complicated. I think we see it more in wall features rather than floor features.
Yeah,
in our market.
I could see that. And are wood floors making a comeback in new builds too, or does it vary? Just depending.
Yeah, I mean, you do see it, but it's going to be more luxury homes that are doing that. Where really LVP is still king if you're looking at something that is, $1 million or less.
Right.